set up your account and everything on Vividdit. It's my new download gating platform that's completely free for artists to use. You just have to bring in your own API keys. But once you do like this 10 minutes of backend setup, it only costs 1 cent per verification. And it's way cheaper than Hypedit or Laylo or any of those other services. And yeah, it's just a good tool for artists and producers who want to have their music behind fans taking interactions. Okay, so let's start. I'm going to use this like temporary email over here just because that is the fastest way to do it. The password will just be like, oh my God. There we go. Refresh. Oh man, I completely just butchered that. Oh, no, it worked. Once you have your email all verified, it just takes you through to this little tutorial / gate to the tool, where it just kind of has you follow my profile. It would have you open Instagram and then kind of just follow. But since I'm not logged in over here, I'm just going to take a screenshot of this where I have it showing that I'm following, and I'm going to go back over here, put it in, and it'll kind of just show you how it works. Yay! And once you're all verified, it has you come to this like little account setup page where you can put in all the info. I'm just going to say the artist name is Dubstep Man, and I'm just going to go to SoundCloud, just pick a random person. What's trending in electronic? Easy Baked. Love that. Let's grab their profile. I'll just say that's our profile. And then you can also set the Instagram and Spotify. This is just so when you're making gates, it saves you a step because it remembers your profiles and automatically puts them in. Okay, so now we got to get the keys, which is very important. The OpenAI key is the most important because this one is for verifying the screenshots. It looks at the screenshot and confirms that the actions you want happen did in fact occur. So let's do that one first. I kind of have it put together like a little step-by-step tutorial here in case you get lost, but you're going to go sign into your OpenAI account. I don't want to do that, so just assume you sign into it, follow the steps, literally just put like $5 on it. It's going to end up costing you like 1 cent per verification action, but in terms of ROI, like it's a lot better than advertising, and it's a lot better than paying subscription prices. So you just put your OpenAI key in over here. This one is also super important. Then you need the Cloudflare key for R2. So I also have like a step-by-step tutorial over here that kind of walks you through how to do that. And they have like a little AI bot in the corner that you can talk to. So if you get stuck, definitely just talk to that guy and it'll point you in the right direction of where to get everything. But this account is completely free to set up and you get 10 gigabytes of storage for free. So you just put in all this information in over here and you don't even need to put this public domain stuff in. So just fill in this information. You do have to put in credit card information to get the R2 access, but it's not going to charge anything unless you're using over 10 gigabytes, which is kind of, you'd have to be gating like tons and tons of music to hit over 10 gigabytes. So this is essentially free to use. This one is not as important, but the one feature that uses it is if a fan fails the verification for some reason, it automatically goes into review and you manually review it. And if you approve the review, then they would get the gate through email. If that sounds a little too crazy for you, you don't even need to worry about this step. The important one that you have set up, and the only thing that's actually costing you any money, is the OpenAI key. And I do have it currently, so you can set up 5 gates without setting up the Cloudflare storage. But if you want to do more than 5 gates, you have to use the storage, just because I'm not making any money on this. I'm not trying to pay for a ton of storage costs. And yeah, so if you want to kind of have it more as like a tool that you're using for all your gating, you have to set it up through Cloudflare. But once you set those things up, you will have a kind of alternative to Hypedit or Laylo that costs a fraction of what you're spending on it. And it really doesn't take that long to just get this information, follow the guides, and plug it in here. And if you have any specific questions, definitely hit me up. I'm down to help out and kind of give more specific guided tutorials on like where you're stuck.